Welcome to Coaching Uncut, a special series on the Unstoppable Woman podcast, where I take you behind the scenes and give you a peek into the private coaching I do with my clients. All of these coaching calls have been recorded with the permission from my clients who have generously allowed me to share these with you as a way of helping more people in this world. They give you access to master level coaching and the opportunity to learn the lessons that they're learning right along with them. Please keep in mind that these recordings are not studio productions and the audio quality may be less than ideal, but the content will take you far and help you become unstoppable. With that, listen in and learn. In this episode of Coaching Uncut, we are looking at what to do if you get sick and yet have tons to get done. Do you push through or do you take a rest? What if there was another way forward that frees you up from this dichotomy? There is. Listen in to find out how I approach this and so much more. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, exactly. Happy Monday. It's been a Monday.
Okay, so tell me how it went with your homework.
I didn't do anything on my homework. I didn't do even a stitch of it. What was I supposed to do? I know I didn't do any of it. I had a weekend. I came down with something, and my shingles came back, and so it's been just a ridiculous amount of time.
Are you feeling okay now?
No, not really, but I don't feel like I can slow down, so I just keep pushing, which is probably what brings it on.
Yeah. So what happens with you with the shingles? Like, I'm not familiar with the symptoms of that.
So shingles is like, if you've ever had chickenpox in your life, then there's a chance that you might get shingles later in life. Okay. So I had it when I was in fourth grade, and now that I'm getting old, I can't even talk about like the doctor stuff. But it for me, it shows up and it's really, really painful, and it starts out like as a kind of like a rash, and it's like ridiculously itchy. But it's like it has to do with your nerves. It's a virus that attacks your nerves. So it can show up pretty much anywhere on you. And once you get it, it takes like a week to go away. And in the meantime, you can't sleep. So it's not any fun at all. It's like a little, it's a rash, and it's not contagious or anything, but I'll have it for the rest of my life. And it is brought on by stress. And I've been referred to an infectious disease person. So I have to, I reached out to them today, and I don't know when I'll be able to get to them, but in the meantime, I'm on like an antiviral medication.
Can I ask you a question there? Why an infectious disease specialist for shingles?
Because it's a virus.
But it's not are you contagious when you have it?
Mm-mm. Well, I'm contagious if you've never had chickenpox or if you have never had the vaccine. Then if we come in physical contact at a certain time during the thing, then you'll get chickenpox.
Got it.
So
okay.
That's what it comes from.
I got it. Okay. So do you want to talk about what comes up for you when you have this experience? I heard a little bit of a shakiness in your voice there.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it right now. I'll feel better once I see the specialist and find out what to do with it. But it's so frustrating for me. And it really, what I was learning today is that, I've sort of, I don't know if it's the medicine or not, but I was just sitting here sort of gathering my thoughts for our call. And I've been working all day, and I was just thinking that, there's some days that you just don't feel like you get a lot of traction. And this is one of those days for me. Although I bet if you looked at what I've done, I've actually kind of done a lot today. And then it just kind of made me think about how I value myself, and that I place a lot of value on myself by what I can get done during the day. And if I can't get certain things done during the day, then it's just like black and white for me. it's like, okay, you're useless. You're like useless and worthless, and you should just like you can't leave the office until you do something that's worthwhile, which means I'm going to be here. I could be here until 11 or 12. It's a terrible feeling.
Yeah.
So those two put together.
Yeah. So let's work on that. Okay.
Okay.
So a meaningful life does not mean that every single moment of the day you're being 100% effective. Okay?
Okay.
And it's worthy that you want to accomplish some things. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That I don't want to take that away from you at all. It's one of your secrets to your success. Okay? Is that you're driven by that.
Mm-hmm.
That said, when you're having an off day, my sense, let me ask you a clarifying question first.
Sure.
Are you someone who uses sickness as their way of stopping? Like, does this come up to you all the time?
Yes, it does. I wouldn't say all the time, but enough so that when you ask me that question, the answer is yes, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So we have to figure out how to make it so that you don't stop and you don't use the illness as a way to stop and you don't burn yourself out, okay? Because if you really do have shingles, you need to allow for healing, okay?
Yeah.
So when you came into work today, do you have a clear idea of, like, the one thing that you needed to get done to feel successful, move the needle-ish?
Yeah, I had a couple ideas, but I really inundated myself with a lot of ideas. So it was not I wouldn't say that my thoughts were very organized.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we don't want you staying till midnight tonight. Do we agree on that?
No. Yes, we do agree on that.
Okay. So what is one thing that you could get done today that would make you feel like I did it? Check.
I think I would go back through my notes from last week's consults and make sure that retainer agreements went out for all of them.
Okay. And how long will that take you?
I don't think that should take me too long. It should take me probably maybe half an hour at the most.
Okay.
To go through.
So let's give you 45 minutes. Okay. So we're going to be off this phone call in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you are out of there by 6:30.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Could you do that? Could you agree to that?
Yes.
Everything else, all the little stuff that's important, but not the thing.
Dying. Nothing's burning.
Nothing's burning.
Mm-hmm.
Can that stay till tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about tomorrow? Can you get clear on one thing? Like just one thing.
Okay.
And that's how I want you to work this week. Okay? And it needs to be a move the needle kind of thing. It can't be doesn't have to be like jump through 3 hoops, but it does have to be something that's not piddly, right? Like one email or something.
Busy work, not like probably also not like busy work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And everything else you do is bonus. So this is how, and if it needs to be 2 things, because really that needs to be 2 things tomorrow for you to feel like you've been successful. Pick 2 things, okay?
Okay.
But don't pick 5. Okay, really.
And also don't pick like organize the whole office.
Right. Okay.
Something that's insurmountable.
Yeah. Okay. And then you're gonna get it done, and everything else is bonus. You'll take some downtime, and you'll just get into action, and we'll take it one day at a time. Okay.
Okay. I think that's a really good idea. Yeah, you put your finger right on it. Like using the illness. I have done that before. I was like, oh, that's so great. I'm feeling crappy. I'm just going to go home and the whole world is just going to fall apart and I'm just going to lose my focus. And finally I get to rest, But, that's a bad It's a bad pattern because I don't want to do that.
Yeah. And here's the thing. You have to train your subconscious that that's not how you stop. Okay?
Okay.
Now, you can't do that at the expense of your health.
Right.
So you do need to get better and rest and all those good things, okay?
Yeah.
But you can't allow it to be the blow off, okay?
Gotcha.
And then the other thing is, what is the image that you're holding in your mind? What is the conversation that you're actually having with yourself? Is it, I am so tired, I am so much in pain, this so sucks right now? Or is it, I'm feeling better and better every moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
I heal quickly, okay? Right? Or I'm really happy that this is passing out of my system so quickly, right? Something that you can get behind that doesn't feel like a complete and utter made-up story, okay? But something that is a flip to the incessant chatter that is generally going on in your mind. Ask me how I know, right? Okay.
Right.
When you're sick, right? Like, or like if I get a migraine or a headache or something like that.
Right.
Oh, my head hurts. Oh, I'm still in pain. Yeah. Oh, the pain's still there. Yep. There it is. How that hurts, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a constant.
It is. It's so frustrating.
Right. And really, if you shift to focusing on something else and focusing on the fact that, you know, your mind, think of what happens in hypnosis. They can hypnotize people, shut off the conscious mind, go straight to the subconscious, hypnotize someone, and have them not be able to hear anything, and then the gun gets shot behind them and they don't flinch. Or they'll be told not to feel pain and they'll have surgery, right? And there are all these friggin' amazing things that happen when your subconscious believes something, okay? So part of this is getting yourself to believe what you want to have happen, not what you don't want.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And how much of the shingles is brought on by stress and how much of the shingles is brought on by your subconscious as a means to get you to stop, we don't know. Okay?
Okay.
But given that your subconscious is very powerful, it drives 95% of your actions and behaviors, why not use your conscious mind to tell your subconscious exactly what to think?
Oh, I like that.
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
Strangely, I feel better already.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
Okay, because you're focused on moving forward. You're focused on a positive path. You're focused on having agency in this world and not being a victim to this pain, right?
You got it. Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's really cool, isn't it?
Cool. Yeah, it really, really is. And even just to think that I have a choice to begin with, you know, that's really great.
Yeah,
I love it. Totally works. I love it too. Oh, thank you. I feel so much better.
You're so welcome.
All right, I'm on it.
This is what I mean when I say it's not magic. It's not effing magic. Yet it feels like magic, right?
It does.
Wow, what just happened there? Okay.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
So
I really appreciate
you're so welcome. No problem. My pleasure.
Okay, good. All right, we'll talk to you then.
Okay, sounds good. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us for Coaching Uncut. If you loved what you learned today, please leave us a comment and let us know. We always love a thumbs up or a 5-star review, so thank you in advance for that. And if you want to take your life and your business to the next level and it's time to scale, please reach out to us and schedule a consult at theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. So that's theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. See you in the next episode. Rock it out and be unstoppable.